Question. Do I look a little less puffy this week? Look a little more tired this week. But no, I don't look less puffy. So, I've been getting all kinds of videos about lymphatic system drainage techniques. You got to do some pumping, got to do some hopping and some arm swinging and some all kinds of stuff. And it's supposed to help with, puffiness and stiff joints, and that's all I can remember right now. But I've been trying it for a couple of weeks, and there was quite a bit of drainage there for a little bit in my left ear. I do have some chronic problems with my left ear drainage. I've had 10 surgeries on my ears, and the last one was when I was 12 to repair the damage caused by the prior 9 surgeries. And 12-year-old me stopped complaining about my ears. So, uh, I've had chronic problems since then. Feel like I'm in a bubble. A lot of this has cleared up. It's not, I don't feel like I'm in a bubble anymore, but I do still have some drainage problems. I do still feel like there's stuff in there. So, anyways, long story short, when I started messing around with lymphatic drainage, some of that stuff did clear out, but not all of it. And I didn't expect it to completely clear because, this has been chronic. I've had problems with this since I was a kid. So, I decided to do some research on lymphatic drainage. And I found out that there are 5 major factors that cause problems with our lymphatic system. And most people don't actually need to do all of that hoopla pumping and whatever. So, problem number one, the number one thing that causes problems with our lymphatic system is sitting too long. So, our lymphatic system does not have a pump. So, our pump, it comes from movement and from breathing. So, the best thing you can do is to get up and walk. You don't want to sit for longer than an hour. Basically, you want to, I think they said 30 minutes walk every day. And it's even good to break it up, which is a good thing because that's what I do. I go for 3 walks a day. Number 2 thing to do, number 2 problem is shallow breathing. We need to get our deep breaths in. This is because of the thoracic duct. This is the left side. The left side controls about 75% of our lymphatic system. All of our lower bodies and the left side, it all drains on the thoracic side. The right side controls the rest of it, which is the right side minus the right leg. I put my chronic right there, trying to figure out what I was talking about. That actually explains a lot of my chronic problems, because my problems have been on the all on the left side. I have problems with my left foot mostly, and the ear that I complain about is the left side. So that's kind of interesting. Some of my stuff might actually be the lymphatic system, but deep breathing is what you need to do to help your thoracic duct drain the lymphatic system. That is meditation. That is yoga. That is taking deep belly breaths using your diaphragm. I think it's recommended to do like 5 minutes before you even get out of bed in the morning. Odds are I'm never going to remember to do that because first thing I think about is coffee, and I'm out of bed trying to get coffee before I even think about breathing. But I'll try. Till then, I'm just going to do yoga. So the number 3 problem is dehydration, because our lymph is 95% water. So there's another reason to drink your water if you want your lymphatic system to flow. Number 4 problem is tight clothing. Get your tight waistband, your tight socks. It just restricts more on the lymphatic system, and it happens. But try to wear looser clothes sometimes. And number 5 is chronic stress. Cortisol has to do with hormones. I forgot what that reason was, but my solution is keep walking, and I'm got one more reason to do yoga. Um, they did say rebounding is a good thing. Uh, Getting you a little trampoline. It has to do with all of the lymphatic nodes being able to contract at the same time, type of thing on the jump. I'll put it in the pro column, and maybe someday I'll buy me a trampoline. Um, and that's about all I found on the lymphatic system. Gave me more pros to walk and more pros to do yoga. And hopefully the inflammation in my feet, actually the inflammation has gone down. I do still have a tenderness in my ankle, but that tends to happen whenever the inflammation comes up. It takes a little while for the pain to go away. Now, I did find some interesting information on our gut health. A lot of it was over my head, and I don't remember everything, but I did pick up a couple of things. One, it has been linked to controlling our weight. The bacteria in our gut has. Can't remember why, but there's many points. I know that there are 6 patterns that have been recognized, all contributing to weight within our gut. One thing I found interesting was it doesn't matter how many calories you consume, because your gut uh, actually determines how many calories you consume. Something to that effect. Pretty much 2 people can eat the exact same meal at the exact same amounts, exact same times, and one person can actually consume up to 150 calories per day more, based off of their gut bacteria. So calories in, calories out doesn't necessarily work, because not all calories are created equal, and it all depends on what our gut is doing with it. So that was kind of interesting. Also got another one for artificial sweeteners being bad. And pasta and rice, you want to put them in the fridge overnight, because it makes them resistant starch. Now, I had actually heard this one already when it came to insulin resistance. It's best to refrigerate those things, because it doesn't give you as big of an insulin spike. So I thought it was kind of interesting that it also helps your microbiome. It helps your gut health. So anyways, I'll do some more research on gut health. Though that was all the big words my brain could process and translate into, words we can all understand. And I thought it was interesting. Our gut health controls our weight. And there was also some stuff on our lymphatic system controlling our weight, contributing to our weight, because of that 95% water in the lymphatic system. So when you're sitting forever, the lymphatic system, or wait, no, it goes, the lymphatic fluid gets a little thick, so your body releases more fluid, and that is actually what swells up in our joints. What hits our ankles, it's the more fluid, and they send more fluid because it's not flowing properly. So anyways, both contribute to weight gain. So not everything we do is calories in, calories out. Our gut health matters. So does our lymphatic system. So anyways, have a good day. Thank you.